I would describe Grounds for Thought as an eclectic, unique place that's not only a coffee shop, but has become, over the last 3 decades, a real community meeting center.
The reason I come to Grounds for Thought is because I like coffee, and I like the relaxed atmosphere that it provides, and it's pretty quiet, so I like to come here and study.
Mostly a quiet place to study. Plus, they have good coffee.
I normally study while I'm here or work on homework, but I've started to come more just to look at books and relax.
The inspiration for Grounds for Thought came on Christmas Eve 1988 when our family was hanging out together, and we decided we wanted to create a little business, open something here in the community that was lacking, and we spent a year putting it together and opened Grounds here in the fall of 1989.
I heard about it because while I was touring campus, deciding to come here, I was wandering around downtown after the tour, and I saw it, and I was like, hey, it's a bookstore, I'm gonna go in, and they have coffee too, so I just discovered it on my own.
Well, I discovered Grounds for Thought and heard about it through a couple of friends had mentioned it, and then also just walking around downtown exploring it, I discovered it, and I was like, cool.
Well, I'm actually from Bowling Green, so I haven't come here since I was in high school.
Well, you know, I grew up in Bowling Green. My father was a retired professor, and so we really we loved the community, and thought downtown was a great place to do business. It still is. Downtown Bowling Green is a unique community, and so I don't think, you know, when we were searching for locations here, downtown was really the only spot. I think for us it was, which spot in downtown were we going to choose?
So the reason I really like Grounds for Thought is, again, because of the atmosphere of it, and the coffee's pretty good, so that's one of the biggest draws for me personally, but yeah.
Well, my favorite thing about the atmosphere in here is definitely the books. The smell of old books just adds so much to it. It makes me feel a lot more at home.
They have a lot of books. I like to read.
So my favorite order is usually pretty basic. I usually just, when I come in, I look at the board that they have of like the daily brews or whatever, and I usually just pick one, whichever one sounds good, and I just get that.
Caramel coffee iced.
My go-to order is the caramel coffee or a lavender fog tea. I think that their coffee tastes better here. I'm not as much of a really strong coffee person, so I like it when there's more of a flavor to it, and they definitely have that here. And I think it's more friendly and open.
Well, you know, I think it's all good. It all has to pass our taste test before we will put it out to the public. But for me, good old black regular house blend is what I drink by the gallon every day. Over the years, I think Grounds has had impact in a lot of ways that even we couldn't imagine. Ultimately, it's the community that really kind of defines the place, and so I think the impact that Grounds ultimately has had in the long run is the ability to be a platform for the artists and the writers and the musicians and just the kind of creative spirit that exists in the community.